over the past couple weeks, I went back and played through every Mario Kart game from Super Mario Kart through to Mario Kart 7. Dude, Peach is cheating in this game too! She came straight from Super Circuit. Now she's riding Wario to the first place as well. Went through and replayed them all so that I could revisit my thoughts on them and re-rank them, because I've always given my opinions on these games based on when I played them, basically when they came out. And then kind of revisiting a couple of them here and there throughout the years or whatever. So, I wanted to refresh my opinion so that I could speak more firmly on what I think about them, instead of being like, I think this, or that I thought this, or whatever. So now, this was my opinion going into this whole adventure. So before replaying all of them, this is what I have always claimed as my opinion. Super Mario Kart, obviously the first one, they hadn't really figured out exactly what they want to do with it. It's limited by the Super Nintendo. Like, there's not a lot you can say about it. That's the only one that is going to be in the same position. All the other ones I've changed my opinion on. So,
I almost got screwed.
and it's not to slight Super Mario Kart. When it came out, obviously, it was like new and fresh and interesting, but just going back to it, like, this really doesn't matter. This is the before tier list. And now, like I said, the only one that stays where it is Super Mario Kart. I still believe it is the weakest one. I don't think you can argue against that. Super Mario Kart definitely still in last. I'd be surprised if anybody would ever argue against that. Now we're gonna start arguments. So after replaying all of these games, Super Mario Kart kind of doesn't even count to me. It's on its own tier of like, okay, yeah, they tried something, they weren't there yet, clearly, but it's cool for the Super Nintendo. It doesn't belong with these other games. Mario Kart starts with Mario Kart 64. And after revisiting all of these games, that's next. It's really rough. I was very surprised by the way that it plays. Because I played this game a ton. I've always loved it. It's always been amazing. In my mind. I've never really had an issue with it. But, like, I just don't think it holds up at all. I love this game. This might be the best kart racer of all time. Still holds up perfectly well. The controls are freaking flawless. No! See, look at that. I stopped my spin out. No! What? Ah, I love it! Yes! Let's... It's definitely super ugly.
Crush me!
Everything on 64 is ugly. I mean... And the PS1, like that generation was just them trying to step into 3D, obviously. So that's not the game's fault. That's just the era. But it just doesn't feel good to control. The tracks are great because they were still in the time period of them being simplistic. Double Dash, I think, is when they started getting a little too complicated with some tracks. Sorry, I can't drive straight because Yoshi's like... And I think that that's a bad trend that was set by Double Dash, which is inevitable. It doesn't have anything to do with that game necessarily, but that's just where it started. Mario Kart 64, they were still more simplistic. I do think that Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, and Super Circuit have the best tracks. The first three have the best tracks because they weren't trying to be so visually like stunning and like, oh, look at this thing, and ooh, oh, it's crazy. They hadn't gotten there yet, and I think they were better off for it. But everything else is weak, and I think it's the weakest Mario Kart.
What a landing!
Next game might not be as bad as I was.
I'm also probably going to annoy somebody with this one. I'm going to bump something else down. Mario Kart DS.
Boom! Bingo!
Mario Kart DS is where I was surprised by this as well. The games started feeling like modern Mario Kart once I played Mario Kart DS. So I was playing them in order. So I went from Super Mario Kart to Mario Kart 64 to Mario Kart Super Circuit to Double Dash to Mario Kart DS, and that was when they started feeling modern.
This seems like it's the easiest. This is the easiest Mario Kart so far for me to just start playing and do very well. I don't know if it's because I keep playing all these other ones, but I've had trouble switching between every Mario Kart. This is definitely the most, like, accessible controls or something. I don't know. Oh, shit.
By that, I just mean that the drifting felt kind of like the way that I was expecting all of them to feel. And everything before that felt a little bit weird. But the game is incredibly ugly. And, like, it just feels so basic, but in a lot of ways, but also...
Yeah, this game looks... honestly, this game looks worse than the Game Boy Advance. This looks worse than Super Circuit. This is like the worst looking one so far.
It's hard to compare because I feel like, obviously, I have Mario Kart Super Circuit above this. Mario Kart Super Circuit is basic in a way, but it also feels like it was taking full advantage of the hardware it was on, being the Game Boy Advance. And the Mario Kart DS looks worse and feels worse than what I feel like it's trying to accomplish. I feel like Mario Kart Super Circuit is doing what it's trying to accomplish and is the best thing that it could be on the hardware that it's on. Mario Kart DS, not the case. Obviously, there was a few things that were implemented in this entry that I feel like modernize Mario Kart. This is where it started. I thought, going back, that it would started at Double Dash. Honestly, Double Dash was a little bit older feeling than I thought it was going to be. DS was a little bit newer feeling, but again, they were just getting started in the modern era of Mario Kart in this instance, and I feel like they did not nail a lot of things. And it just felt too simple. And maybe that's because it's one of the handheld games, I don't know. But it just felt too simple to me. Next... God, see, I haven't thought this far ahead. I'll do that. Super Circuit and Mario Kart 7 are both great at what they're doing. Mario Kart Super Circuit is an amazing game. But also, it's old and it did feel weird to play. It did not feel like modern Mario Kart. And the drifting felt pretty awkward. Also, it was extremely unbalanced. I do think that it has the best tracks in the entire series.
Come on, skip. Yeah! Dude! That's amazing that I did not die there. No! Shit! Wait, am I actually gonna place? Hold on. Hold on, it's not over. Bro! Somehow got second! What? What? Alright, I came second. You know what? That's a win. That is a win.
You can't just pick it up and be like, oh yeah, this feels like Mario Kart, and I don't know. It doesn't feel as intuitive with its controls because they had not figured it out yet fully. But I do really like it.
This already feels great. Like, this is totally playable without even having to think about it. It's still challenging. Like, I'm having to, like, drift and brake around corners and stuff. It's not just playing itself or anything. Get out of here, Toad. Toad, you do what? You literally hit that banana. Don't even tell me. Wario. What? What? Why was he right there, big? What the heck? Oh my. No! No! Oh my. Mario Kart 7 is kind of the opposite. They have figured out exactly what Mario Kart feels like at this point. And it has more polish, but it is still a handheld game, and I don't think they went into kind of a gimmicky direction with the flying and the underwater, but the underwater feels better than it does in Mario Kart 8, which I was very surprised to realize. You know what? You know what's weird? It's like Dolphin Shoals, but for some reason the water is not bothering me in this. I feel like they did it better in this game. It doesn't feel... It's not as floaty. I kind of like this track, actually. This is my favorite one so far. Which is very weird, considering it's a lot of water. I like this part. That's good. Oh, shit! The roster's really awkward in this game, though. I don't know why they did that. Some of the better remade tracks are in this game, which is cool. The thing is, Mario Kart 8, I don't really love any of the original tracks in it either. But I'm getting the feeling here I really don't care for almost any tracks in Mario Kart 7 that aren't the remakes. Like, original tracks have gone somewhat consistently downhill as the series has gone on. But the remakes of the older tracks are better than the older tracks themselves. That's basically what I'm discovering as the through line. The remakes of the tracks from Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, and Super Circuit are the best tracks in the series. Then those original tracks, then tracks from like GameCube and Wii, then tracks from 7 and 8 are like at the bottom. But remade tracks in Wii, 7, 8, and well, not DS. The DS is in the middle somewhere as well. But that's like kind of where I'm at in general. I really think that the tracks have gotten worse over time, aside from the ones that are remakes of older tracks. They're just making them too complicated for no reason. But they're not harder either. That's the thing. They're more complicated, but they're not more difficult. So it's pointless. It's just all flash. Which, if anything, is just distracting. It doesn't really add anything to me. They're all style, no substance. Remade tracks in, like Mario Kart 8, for instance, are like style and substance because they're the substance of the old tracks while also looking beautiful. The tracks themselves, a couple of them surprised me, like Wario Shipyard. Piranha Plant slides better in this game than it is in Mario Kart 8 because of the water physics being better. So it was a little bit of a surprise. I will say this game doesn't feel very fast. I don't know if that's because I don't have a fast vehicle, or if the game just does not feel fast. Mario Kart 7 feels like it's not really special in any regard. Like, a strength of it is almost is probably a weakness to other. A strength of it for me, I don't think is genuinely a strength of the game, and it would probably be a detraction for other people. Like when I'm talking about the courses, like the ice courses and underwater, not feeling as different as they do in Mario Kart 8, most people are probably going to think that that's a bad thing because it leads to technically less diverse feeling courses, which I could see as a bad thing. Like, I think that this game feels very stale. It doesn't feel like super dynamic when I'm driving. It's just like, this is a kart racer and you are going to race the kart. It just feels very like clean, but not in Mario Kart 8's way, where it like also feels fast and chaotic. This just feels very like straightforward, which I think is a detriment. You know what? No. I'm going to... These two... I can't pick between these two. These two are doing similar things at very different time periods. Consider these two basically interchangeable,
and I think they're a step above these other ones. So I'm going to actually do this. These can go in either order. These two are tied for completely different reasons. I think they're... But just because, I'm going to do this. No, I don't need a new tier. I don't need a new tier because what I discovered was that this is up here. I didn't realize how good Mario Kart Wii felt to play until revisiting it. Man, I'm just surprised by how much I'm enjoying this. I thought that this was gonna feel so dated. Man, you can take such sharp turns at such high speed. It's so great. Now I'm just sad that Mario Kart 8 doesn't have as fun of inward bikes. Such control over where you exactly go. The turning in this game is just so oddly precise. Wow! Oh, not when I'm... Oh! Oh! Oh my god, it's so good. I can't believe it. This... I think, oh. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have... I'm having some challenging thoughts in my mind to deal with right now that I did not expect. Inner drift bikes are insanely satisfying. No, these two are tied. These two are tied. I just can't make them tied. Mario Kart Wii is insanely satisfying to play on the bikes. I was not expecting that, and it really was amazing me. I loved Mario Kart Wii. Like, I was not surprised by the fact that I was enjoying it. It was already my third on here, and Mario Kart's one of my favorite series. Like, it's already a 10 out of 10. But I in my mind, had built up this thing that the top two were definitely better than it. And despite Mario Kart Wii possibly being the game I've played the most, the only one that comes close is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because it and Mario Kart 8 put together, like, I don't know which one I've played more, but Mario Kart Wii had a lot of, like, insanity that I feel like brings it down in terms of my memories of it, because, like, just getting frustrated at the items being insane. Buddy, just slowed down on me! Baby P... Oh my god. Holy fuck! What the hell? No! Come on! No! Fuck! Now's not the time to mess that up. Oh my god. Shit. Oh! Oh my god! What? I jumped and I don't know if that stopped me from getting hit there. But that does add, I mean, it's still a lot of fun. The tracks, some of the tracks are pretty good. The remade tracks are great. Specifically, like I said, I think the first 3 Mario Karts have the best tracks. There's great remade tracks in this. This remake of this track in this game using this setup, like, this might be my favorite Mario Kart track. It's perfect. I don't see anything else that would be up there. Man, this track, this is the thing. This track on the DS was like, not great. It was another desert track, just boring. But here, when I have the inward drifting bike, like, it feels so much better to turn those corners. Like, the desert track, it doesn't matter that it's a desert track because I'm so easily able to just drift exactly where I want. This is so weird. I can't believe how good this feels. I feel like I'm having some sort of weird spiritual awakening. Remembrance. Like, well, look at this! Look at this! That was so Like, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. Daisy Mach Bike is something special, man. The same thing goes for Wii, for DS, for 7, and Mario Kart 8. The remade tracks in those 4 games are better than the main tracks in those games. The ones that are remade from the first 3, to me, are the tracks in Mario Kart 8, Wii, 7, and Mario Kart DS that are remakes of the first 3 Mario Karts are the best tracks in Mario Kart, to me. Easily. Anyways. Yes, the items are crazy, but it's okay. Mario Kart Wii is amazing, and I was not prepared to be enjoying it as much as I was. Just how good it feels to drift wildly with, and like so precisely with the bikes, with the inner drifting, whatever it's called, inward drift. Oh no! Ah, what the heck? Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh, 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 fuck, man! Why? What am I doing? I got so out of control there. I'm gonna switch A and B. There's a pretty big distinction here, actually, to me. These three, specifically Mario Kart 64, I was like incredibly disappointing. So here's the thing. I cannot believe I'm about to do this. I think this is the most I've ever changed my opinion on what I thought about something, or like openly admitted to changing my opinion on something. I'm very stubborn. Like publicly, oh fuck, and like to myself. Like I don't admit when I have a change of opinion very often, or like admit that I'm wrong ever. I've changed my opinion about Double Dash being the best. I was surprised by the fact that it did not feel like a modern Mario Kart game. And that did not start feeling like that until the DS, the next game, which is only a couple of years later. But I was very surprised. Because Double Dash has always been my favorite Mario Kart. And like then Mario Kart 8 happened, and it's been going on so long, and it just had some updates, and obviously the refresh and deluxe, and I was like, man, this feels perfect. This is also the best Mario Kart game. But upon replaying these, I've realized nostalgia has been a fairly heavy factor in Double Dash. I still think that it's S tier. I'm putting it at number 3 for sure. But it did not feel like they perfected the Mario Kart formula yet, with the drifting and how it feels. That's the main thing, is how these feel when you're drifting. Basically, it's the most important thing. But the double items, the double characters, the special items, some of the tracks in it are great. Honestly, the way the items work in this game is so much more like competitive. Yeah, I kind of like it. At first I didn't, but like the more that I'm realizing, you just got triple mushrooms, you get red shelled, and it's just over. It's like, well, you should have used them. You can't like necessarily hold them just for a shortcut. There's still a lot to love about it, and I think that it did a lot of things right. And it's... I feel like Bowser's Castle is the most consistently good reoccurring track theme in all of Mario Kart. Better than Rainbow Road. And like better than Mario Circuit and like whatever else comes back over and over. All the DK tracks put together. I think Bowser's got the best. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's just that it does not feel as good now as I thought it did in my mind, basically. Just because it's a little older. That's the only thing. Mario Kart Wii definitely feels better, which is fair. That's 5 years later, excuse me, but obviously, like, time has a lot to do with how I feel about these games. That's why Mario Kart 64 is so low, because it feels very old. Super Circuit also does feel old, but it also does so many things in a very focused and simple way that it pulls them off, and it's not trying to do too much. And I feel like it deserves praise for that. Oh, well, yes, sorry. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe also doesn't move. It's still, I think it's the best. They've taken everything they've learned from all of these. I just don't see, like, I feel like they'd have to do something really drastic at this point to not make the next, whatever the newest Mario Kart is, the best one. Because, unless it's, again, the only reason that they're out of order here is because of the handhelds. Otherwise, they're in order. For the most part, like, it's Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, Double Dash, Wii, 8. Like, they're just getting better the whole time, but then the handhelds are a little bit out of order. The only thing that's out of order, actually, in entirety, is Super Circuit. Just because I feel like they pulled off simplicity very, very well. More so than they did in the DS. That's basically all it is. Otherwise, they're basically in order. And the handhelds are worse than the console ones. So, this is where we are. I've changed my mind. I think Wii is better than Double Dash. It feels better at the very least. So anyways, there you have it. I never thought that I would change my opinion about Double Dash being up there. I mean, I barely moved it, but still. It happened. It did happen. It also cements Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as the best one for me. Me liking, enjoying Wii so much cemented Mario Kart 8 as the top one, because I've always just been like, I don't know, Double Dash or 8, which one's best? And now it's like, well, clearly it's 8.